So today we are going to be installing a Poison Spyder JK crawler front bumper. I already took the stock bumper off. As you can tell, I'm in an apartment garage, so things are kind of tight, but we work with what we've got. I took the grill off just to give myself some more space. It wasn't needed by any means, but I'd rather not hit it with something if I don't have to. And so I took the front bumper off, the cover, and then the reinforcement bars down there. You can take them off together. Once again, apartment life and tools are sparse, so trying to give myself as much room and make things easy as possible. So I haven't even opened the box yet, just arrived yesterday. There's the part number exactly on which bumper it is. I'm gonna take a moment here and unbox it. Okay, so just open the box. Haven't looked at it before. Kind of surprised there's actually foam protecting the whole bumper. Wasn't really sure what to expect. Okay, so that's what it looks like right out of the box. Just gonna go on with 4 studs and nuts, just like the stock one does. Let's get her set up on the frame. All right, hardware. So I got some self-tapping screws, some nylon lock nuts, and then some washers. Okay, the bumper is set correctly on the studs through the factory holes in the frame. The nuts are on the back, just need tightened yet. And honestly, filming all this with just an iPhone camera in a tiny garage really sucks. So trying to do the best I can, because I know oftentimes there's myself trying to find something online that I can't ever find that seems like it shouldn't be hard to find. It's something simple, and it makes choosing what to buy a lot harder, because I can never see what it looks like besides the company's images that they put out themselves on some Jeep that's $50,000, rather than some normal person whose Jeep is normal priced and slow progress like most of us working fellas out there. So I'm gonna tighten these up, get it all lined, and show everyone what it looks like outside. So maybe if they're, debating on whether to get this bumper, maybe this can help with their decision a little bit. I don't know if you can. I don't know how to turn the light on during the video. I'm just gonna show you the studs, but either way, I'll tighten these up and then show you guys finished product. Okay, bumper is officially on, tightened down, and in place where it's gonna stay. That was a little bit more of a pain than I was hoping it would be, but the instructions did say it may require some persuasion to line up to the bolt holes in the frame correctly due to variances just from the factory. The frames and everything, they're not cookie cutter. There's going to be slight changes. If you've been wheeling, doing any off-roading stuff like that, you're twisting the frame in different ways. Just takes a millimeter for things not to go on exactly how you hope. So now I'm gonna put the grill back on. If you've never taken your grill off before, there's these little clips. I don't know what their technical name is, but they just push right in there into that bar. And you got a bunch of plastic rivets up top, and then that's about it. Oh, and you have this plastic guide piece in the middle to help you line everything up. Pop it in. And you gotta find where you put the rivets. So that's always a task in itself. So there's little push pop rivets. Take them out with a flathead screwdriver, or if you have a bunch of tools, they have a tool specifically to do this so you don't ruin them. Because doing it with the screwdriver, you will eventually ruin them and break them, but lucky for us, they're cheap. Sorry for the crappy video positioning. I'm not a professional by any means, just a Midwestern Jeep guy who wants to try and help out some others, and maybe someday I'll be able to have a little bigger area to do this in. I mean, obviously, I haven't backed it out of the garage yet, but initially, it's pretty much exactly what I expected. I don't have fog lights because I do have an X model, so it doesn't have stock fog lights. So those are going to remain open in the time being. No winch yet either. Stupid Spyder emblem. I know people are probably going to say, if you don't like the emblems, why do you get the products? Well, it's kind of hard to find a Jeep product that isn't engraved with their emblem. A little bit about the Jeep. It's an 08, 150,000 miles. Bought it in Arizona, drove it to Nebraska. It was a one owner before me. Got 315/75 17 or 315/70/17, sorry. C-ply BFG KO2s, just because it is technically my daily driver, but I wanted something that was decent off-road. Icon reservoir 3-inch lift. Picked up some stock Rubicon sliders locally for about $40, which was surprising. People are always trying to make others pay for their upgrades, which is very annoying. There's the rear shocks, skid plates on the diff. This Jeep is not perfect by any means. I do use it, wheel it. It's definitely far from a mall crawler. Usually try and go down to Tuttle, been down to S'more, in Missouri. This is awesome. Planning to go to Colorado sometime. Definitely make a trip back to Tuttle since it's local. Next projects are gonna be either customize the exhaust, because I bashed this on a rock and it's pretty smushed in Tuttle Creek first time out. And I'm definitely not one of those people who likes a loud raspy exhaust because it's annoying out of this V6. So I've been doing some research and I'm gonna try, emphasis on try, to put a muffler here and then directly off of it a resonator and then a downpipe to have it exit right here in this general area before the axle. This is kind of depressing. This thing was an Arizona rust-free Jeep. It's been in Nebraska winters for 2 years and it's already rusting on the frame. But nothing you can do about it. It's not gonna sit in the garage forever, so. And if it's not the exhaust that's next, it's gonna be fog lights or a winch. So stay tuned, check back for whatever we decide to do next